Welcome to Chris and Carlette Live, a podcast about life, love, and overcoming obstacles. Each week, we discuss the good, the bad, and the indifferent of life's interruptions. Now, here's your host, Chris and Carlette.
Keep believing, don't go stressing, keep it moving. God, we're resting, here to help you, here to bless you. With God on our side, CNC Life.
All right, today is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice
and be glad in it.
So how was your weekend this week?
My weekend was good. Had a great time with the family, but I had canning with Carlette this past weekend. I was teaching another Saturday, teaching us a skill, a life skill, how to can. And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't sleep on this. Y'all gonna get tired walking up in those grocery stores looking at those empty shelves. All your corn and green beans gone and applesauce. But listen,
I'm gonna be wanting to.
That's all right. Hey, $8 a jar. So listen.
We buy some of your food.
Right. Be like, I gotta feed my family. But here's my motto. With Canning with Carlette, we are building pantries, nothing wasted. Teach you how to save, how to, what to do with our natural fruits and vegetables and whatever else, and making desserts, and I'm teaching some other stuff. But this past Saturday, we did pineapple jam. I took a picture and I put it on Facebook the night before of the two pineapples, and I said, tomorrow these two will be transformed into jam. And then we canned our own chicken vegetable soup, and we did our own beef stew. Listen, if Campbell's can do it, we can too. Oh, I said a name. I wasn't supposed to do that. They're not a sponsor. I'm sorry.
But this weekend, not only did we can with Carlette.
Yes.
We had a busy afternoon. We had to go to 2 children's birthday parties.
Yes, we did.
2.
And we want to say happy birthday to
London.
To London.
Yes.
She turned 5, and to Jackson, he turned 5. Listen, all of us, we was all pregnant at the same time.
Yes. Must have been something about that month.
Okay.
Let's retrace that month.
Whatever. Just go. You know what? You so silly. That means January of the pre. So anyway,
we had busy yesterday.
Yeah, we were very busy. We celebrated 35 years of ministry with our pastor and 12 years with the church. It was the Founders Day, and we had a morning and evening service. It was amazing. I know he felt the love from everyone. Such great words. People traveled, got on planes to come and celebrate him, and he was worthy of double honor. It was amazing. Our pastor, Dr. Terrence Merritt, Dr. Terrence A. Merritt of Life Church of Atlanta. It was an amazing service. My children were even excited. It was just, excitement was in the air to celebrate a man of God who has poured into the lives of many, many for over 35 years, and we're just grateful.
Yes. Well, today's show, not only is it in the kitchen, a continuation of Canning with Carlette,
right?
But we also have.
I'm surprised you didn't have none of my jars up here. That's all right. It's okay. But like you were saying, okay, keep it going.
So we have a great show. First time I heard about this was probably a couple weeks ago. I was just sitting in the gym. No, I was sitting outside of one of the gyms down here, waiting on my son to come out. He was, getting his exercise on, and this lady, she all of a sudden just started saying, "You got your sea moss? You got your sea moss?" I thought she was selling crack or something. But nonetheless, I started doing my own research, and without hesitancy, and I came across this young lady. I came across her YouTube video that was done in Jamaica, and where she explained what sea moss is, and I wanted to bring her on the show. because I did order from her, and I wanted to promote her business as well. A homegrown, she's out of Atlanta. But let me play this one little quick video right quick, and then we'll go.
So this is the sea moss here that I have drying in the sun because it's still a little moist. I'm trying to bring it back. But this is what real sea moss looks like. Straight off the coral. You see, you can actually see some pieces of the coral still attached to the sea moss. So that's important because that lets you know that it came directly off the coral where you're really going to get your 92 vitamins and minerals that sea moss is supposed to give you. That's it, guys. So holla at your girl if you need that real sea moss.
And so there you go. That's what sea moss is. That's what it looks like. And we're going to bring her on the show. Why don't you read her bio before we do that?
So, Akua Yard sells wild crafted sea moss harvested off the rock in raw gel peel form, as well as 15 different herbs in its natural form, all sourced from Jamaica. Base operations are in Atlanta. Hey. However, we ship worldwide, and we have an Akua Yard division in Jamaica as well. Akua Yard was started, I hope I'm saying that right, was started 2 years ago during the pandemic to help people get over their sickness in the most natural way possible. Sea moss has over 92 vitamins and minerals and offers an array of health benefits to combat illnesses and make you feel the healthiest you felt in a long time when used in conjunction with a plant-based or a well-balanced diet, such as without eating processed food or foods high in saturated fats, sugars, or sodium. Sea moss should not be consumed if you are allergic to shellfish or iodine or have hyperthyroidism. And we'll get more into that. Can you please welcome Miss Kiona Yarbrough, the CEO and founder of Akua Yard Health Foods.
All right. Welcome.
Hello.
How are you? Uh-oh, we're breaking up just a little bit, but can you still hear us?
Say a full sentence.
I can hear.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's breaking up just a tad bit, but we're gonna push on through. I'm thinking you may want to. Well, let's just try to go for it, and then after we do our interview with her, we're gonna make these delicious smoothies that I've been giving you every day.
Yes.
So.
Once I'll tell what I've experienced since we started trying it. What, about 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
And what I've experienced.
Okay. So hello, Miss Kiona.
Hello.
Yeah, it's breaking up. Why don't you mute the microphone on your phone and unmute the microphone on your computer. Let's see.
Okay.
All right, here. I think I could do it here. Okay, go ahead and say talk.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, perfect. So, how did you get involved in this thing that we call sea moss?
Well, I've been going to Jamaica for a long time, over a decade. And going over there, the people in Jamaica, they drink this all the time.
Uh-huh.
And one of my friends had given it to me. And I tried it and I felt really good once I tried it. So I brought it back here with me. And then my daughter, she ended up with COVID. So I gave it to her and it helped her get over the COVID very quickly. And that's how this whole thing started.
Wow. So can you tell us a little bit more about sea moss and its benefits?
Yeah, so sea moss sea moss has over 92 vitamins and minerals in it. And what that means is basically a natural, I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, can you
Oh,
mute the audio and you muted the audio on your phone? Or turn it down?
yes, yes.
Okay. Turn it all the way down to volume probably.
Okay,
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
all right. Okay, how about now?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay, awesome. So, yes, sea moss has over 92 vitamins and minerals in it, and actually, depending on where you get it from, it can have more than 92 vitamins and minerals in it. But it's pretty much a natural multivitamin.
Wow.
That's what it is because it has everything that your body needs. Your body is made up of 102 vitamins and minerals, and sea moss has at least 92.
Wow. So
Yeah.
we're missing. So do you have the other?
Where's the other 10?
In Bladerac, which you
Bladerac.
can order off my page.
Oh,
okay.
All right.
Now listen, we have people asking questions already, but I want you to keep. I guess I just feel like we're late to the party. We are late to the party. You said they're already drinking this and consuming this in Jamaica, and we're just getting it.
Yeah, well, it got very popular because of the pandemic, but sea moss has been around actually since the 1800s. People have been consuming sea moss since the 1800s, and it started with there was a famine in Ireland back in the 1800s, a potato famine. So what they had to do was they had to find something to eat, and they had sea moss growing all over. So they started consuming the sea moss, and that's how it became popular.
Wow.
So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. You know, when, he showed the video of what it looks like, and it's like, we're consuming that. I just listened to someone the other day, this young lady, and she was saying, the Lord has put in the earth. He has put in the earth everything we need to heal. Everything we need. It's just a matter of doing our research and finding it, and of course, use wisdom. And it's like sometimes people will find it, and I hate to say it, sometimes too late, or their body is filled with so much medication, then they have to try to reverse that, or the doctor say, no, you can't take that now. It's kind of like when you get on a certain medicine, I won't go into which one it is. I know which one I want to say, but then all of a sudden, or even certain ones, you can't have leafy greens. And it's like, man, you need leafy greens.
Absolutely.
Or you can't have grapefruit. I mean, those things are really good for you. And so, yes, we need to do our diet and exercise. What else? I mean, what do you have to say about that?
Well, I think here in America, we eat very unhealthy.
Yes.
And it's almost like everything is designed to make us sicker. So when you are taking pharmaceutical medicine, I mean, you have to think deeply into that. This is costing me money. Who's making money out of it? What exactly is in this pill that I'm putting in my body? And it, like you were saying earlier, God did give us everything that we possibly need here on earth. And we're kind of getting away from that. So with that being said, sea moss, it's almost like God said, here, let this be everything you possibly need.
Right. Well, we have
Because it has everything that you need in it. But most importantly, I guess we have to get back to eating more healthy and getting away from the processed foods and getting away from the sugars and sodiums and saturated fats. And the only way that you could do that is really through like a plant-based diet.
Wow.
There's no way around it.
My wife, she prepares, I should say, or bakes the most awesome pound cake in the land. So does that mean that I can't eat her pound cake anymore when she fixes it?
Well, I would say this much.
In moderation.
Research the ingredients.
Oh Lord. Well, she put a ton of sugar in there, so that's
You know what?
What's sugar? Everybody.
You had to say it like that.
So wow.
Okay, so your products. I have somebody already asking, do you have Nana Root and Purple Sea Moss?
Nana root?
Nana Root and Purple Sea Moss.
Okay. Nana root, no. Purple sea moss, I get it occasionally because purple sea moss is kind of hard to get now.
Do you have any in
I will
stock now?
probably have some in the next month.
In
when
the
I go
next
to
month?
Jamaica.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
is it when it comes to the different colors, do they have more nutrients in them than versus other colors?
Yes, but the colors have to do with the phenotype, and each phenotype does something different. So for the purple, what the purple sea moss does is it pretty much it has more antioxidants in it.
Gotcha.
And what does that mean? It means that it will thin out the blood and clean your blood more so than the white sea moss, just the plain white sea moss. But here's something that's very interesting about the sea moss, especially the sea moss that I sell. When they get it out the ocean, it's actually purple.
Really?
And what makes it turn white is when they sun dry it.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So the sea moss that I have, it has the same properties that the regular purple sea moss that is on the market. It has the same thing in it. It's just that it was sun dried, so it turned white.
Okay, so when you have the three different forms: the gel, the peel, and what was the other one?
Gel, pill, and raw.
And raw. Okay. Are they all the same benefit? Is one more stronger than the other?
No, it's all the same benefit. Now the raw in its raw form, that just basically means that you're going to have to process it yourself. So,
Okay.
And processing it really, it's not hard, but it is time consuming because you have to wash it and then you have to soak it for at least 12 to 24 hours. And then you blend it down with water into a gel.
Do you cook it?
So, you can, some people do cook it. For my product, I don't cook it because I want everybody to get their full nutrients out of it. And sometimes when you cook it down, you're cooking out the nutrients in it.
Right.
And what happens is when you cook it, the nutrients will go into the water. That's where the nutrients will go. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a pot liquor.
Yeah, exactly. My grandma used to make me drink that. Ugh.
Oh man. So okay.
One of our friends, Allison, man, I contacted you. Just
I'm sorry.
firing away. Pow, pow, pow. No,
I'm sorry.
We had one of our viewers said, we love sea moss. We purchased it from a place in California, especially during this pandemic. It has helped with their digestion, strengthening and their immune system, and clearing both of our children's skincare. Amazing natural product. So let's dive into, since she said that. Well, for me, no, I'm going to let you go first.
Okay, for me, yes, aiding in digestion, and that's what we're going to call it. Then I can tell a difference in my joints. And then the other thing is clarity. Yes, mental clarity, but not so much that foggy brain. Yeah, I can definitely tell. And so how he makes it, he puts it either in the oatmeal or he puts it in mainly in the smoothie. Even the kids, they're taking it too. He gives them a little bit. We take more.
Yeah. And for me, like when I first took it, it was just like, man, I can concentrate at work, and I just felt more energized. I should say, and it was just like, man, I'm waiting for. It was the weirdest feeling. Like you could just feel like you could tackle the world. I guess
you have energy.
Yeah.
I noticed that you have energy, but I'm glad you said that we need to get to a well-balanced diet, because it almost like, in order for you to see real progress, to see better results, like if you're doing this, okay, so start walking or start getting on the bike or get on the treadmill or lift some weights or whatever you're going to do. Do that. The other thing, I just noticed that difference with us. And the other thing, you know how stuff seems like you need to wait a week or a couple of weeks before you see progress or change? No, same day. Same day. I was like,
and it seems like you're
aiding in digestion.
You're right. It seems like the aiding and digestion part was like, man, it's just cleaning you out. But it felt different from a regular like pill or tea that you may take. But it was
just gentle.
Yeah, like something the old folks take.
It was gentle.
Right, it won't make you cramp up or anything like
that. Right.
Just felt like, but you go, like for me, go 2 or 3 times a day, just, cleaning you out.
Yeah, I mean, one time I was like, I'm going again. Oh my goodness. I'm like, oh, okay, this is good. Somebody said on here, how long, no, I answered that question. They said they've taken sea moss, but it's definitely an acquired taste. What do you say to that? I have my response, but I want you to speak on that.
Well, yeah, because it comes out the ocean, and not everybody is okay with that oceany kind of taste. I never liked seafood or anything that came out the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm vegan now, but it took me a long time to be able to just get to a point where I could take it without making a face like, oh God. Because yes, it does have an oceany taste, but I have to think about the benefit of it. Mm-hmm. And the benefit outweighs the taste of it all day long.
Wow. What do you Lamont, I think that's how you say his name, said, can he get a free sample?
Can I get a free sample? Lamont Newbold. All right, Lamont.
We don't. I don't know.
We don't know about that.
I don't know about a free sample. I would rather for you to go ahead, and since she's an entrepreneur, I would rather for you to go ahead
and support
financially.
Yeah,
it's not that much. I think, what is it, $20 for 6 ounce or something like that, right?
It's $20 for 8 ounces. $25 for 12 ounces, and $30 for 16.
Okay. Perfect. What do you say?
And then I also do bulk deals too.
You said what again?
I said I also do bulk deals.
Okay.
Bulk deals.
Yeah, you could get like 10 or a dozen of them.
Now with the pills, are they're in capsule form?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many pills you take a day?
The recommended dosage is two pills a day.
Okay.
However, you can take an additional 2, like let's say in the afternoon, your energy level is a little low, mm-hmm. and you want to boost it up. You can take an additional 2, but do not exceed that.
Okay. So 2 is equivalent to how many tablespoons?
1 tablespoon.
Okay. So don't go past 2. Okay. And oh shoot, I'm almost tempted to say what happens if you go past the 2.
Well, everybody's body responds differently. So I would say that. I can tell you it helped me in my workout. It helped me. It really did. I noticed a difference. I'm going to say, to go back to about the acquired taste, this is based on, we use the gel, correct? We use the gel, 2 tablespoons per person that goes into the smoothie.
I put 4 in here.
Yeah, and that.
Then, we divide that up so you actually get 2.
So it was amazing. So about the acquired taste, Robin, I don't taste it in the smoothie and I don't taste it in the oatmeal at all.
Try to take
but I did take it without mixing it, and I will not ever do that again. I will not do that again. But I got it down. I got down 2 tablespoons. I'm the type, okay, you in it, you can't quit, you can't back out. So I did it, and I will not do it again. I just, because when you look at it, like the one we have is yellow,
so
it looks like applesauce.
So here's the one that I should have ordered another one from you before the show.
Right.
It's never too late.
Right. So here's our bag. Hey, Christian, can you get this view right quick?
Oh, don't do that, Robin. Don't take it straight. Mix it in your oatmeal.
Yeah,
put it in your smoothie. Put it in some yogurt.
So here's the amount that we have left. This is like gold, So
It really is.
I'm trying to go squeeze. All right, go to the
No
other
waste
side,
a
please.
drop.
Right. I'm gonna have to cut open the bag
And then just use the spatula. Get it all out.
So this is the amount that we have left. But I have some different. Well, we won't go there, but this is the best. So, but I want you to address such things as, have you had any testimonies regarding like blood pressure and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, even on my Etsy page, if you look at the reviews, some people are talking about the effects that it had on their health. One of the ones that stood out the most was he was saying that it lowered his cholesterol. Another one, she was saying that she just felt the healthiest she's ever felt in her life with taking the sea moss. So there's been a lot of testimonies. I had another customer tell me that it brought down her A1C levels because she was a type 2 diabetic.
So
I hear all the time people who have arthritis, they talk about how their arthritis pain don't bother them anymore since they've been taking the sea moss. People who use it on their skin, to include myself, always tell me how beautiful it makes their skin and how soft it makes their skin, and it clears up their skin from any blemishes. So there's a lot of testimonies that I've gotten off of my product.
Right.
And
so we
reason being is because it comes off the coral. Like this is not farm sea moss, so you really getting all the vitamins and minerals that you're supposed to get out of it.
2 questions. The first one is, well, I guess this is more or less a statement, but for my son who has acne, does it help with the acne removal or?
It does help. It does help with if he puts it directly on his skin, it will help with those with the blemishes from the acne. But you have to get down to the root of the problem,
Right.
of what's causing the acne. So you could put sea moss on your face all day long, but if you are eating a diet that's causing this acne, it's gonna work temporarily, but it's gonna keep coming back. The issue, the acne is gonna keep coming back. So you definitely have to tackle the what's causing the acne problem. And taking sea moss is gonna help, but that's not the core of the problem.
So people are already asking for your website. So what is your website?
Okay, so you could find me on Etsy. And my Etsy page is Akuya Yard, Akuayard.
Okay, and Etsy is spelled ESTY.
No, ETSY.
Okay.
ETSY. Or you could on your computer, you could go to akuayard.com and it's gonna take you to the Etsy page
Okay.
as
All
well.
right. So Carlette, I know you have a ton of questions, and
No, actually, I'm good.
okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and while Carlette is asking additional questions, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I prepare our smoothies while we're on the show. And if you could answer such questions as why, one of the things that I valued about the video that I saw that you did in Jamaica was because I trusted your product. Because you go directly to Jamaica and get it, and there's no third party processing. You bring it back to the ATL, you process it, and then you mail it out. So that's what intrigued me about your product. And yeah, so if you want to explain.
And she got her license to do this business. I did, and I saw that for myself. So that was my thing, because when he brought it to me, I'm like, okay, so how do we know? What do we know? And listen, I am not. I understand the hustle. I get it, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. She just went a step further. Okay, so
Right.
So I'm
Yes.
washing my hands.
I take pride in that, because there's a lot of people who they are selling CMOS, but they have no idea where their CMOS is coming from,
ooh.
and that's not what I wanted to do.
So how often do you go over there?
Every 2 months.
Woo! Every 2 months.
Every
we
2
go?
months.
Can we go?
I'm there.
We can go.
Sure. Come join me. Absolutely.
I
My
love
wife,
it.
she wants a vacation, so.
I
You will
need a
have an
girl
awesome
cation.
time, trust me.
No, wait, hold on, girlcation.
I need a girl
Wait,
cation.
our anniversary coming up. Let's see, what is this? Next time you going? No, I'm just. All right, so this is how I get this mixed fruit from
The store.
Sam's Club. I'm just gonna say it. They sell it in the case. They sell in the bag, and you get 5 bags of it. So it's kind of frozen. So what I do is I put some water over it, just to kind of melt it a little bit, so it'll be easier to manage in the NutriBullet. All right. So,
You want to push this?
do you
back?
make smoothies too?
I do.
Okay. Yeah, I just, I don't necessarily cook that much, but this is just the way I do it. So,
Well, I know I like the product. I've never seen him make it. He just brings it down to me, and it's cold, and it's good.
it's cold now because it's froze.
However you could get CMOS down, just do it.
Right.
Right.
All right. So why Jamaica and not? I think there's other locations within the world that you can get sea moss. Like, isn't there an Italian sea moss or something like that, or somewhere over there?
You mean Ireland?
Ireland. Yes. Yeah, I knew it started with an I something.
Well, that's what she had started off saying that.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah. CMOS does. It grows all over the world. It actually grows on the East Coast of America.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it grows all over the world. However, you have to do your research as to what rock has the most minerals. Because depending on where you get your sea moss from, different regions of the world, the coral is different.
How
so you
did?
have to do your
Go
excuse me?
ahead.
So you have to do your research to find out, like, okay, what is this rock rich in? And then you go from there. You can, figure out where you want to get your sea moss from. But I choose Jamaica because Jamaica, to me, I feel like Jamaica has the best sea moss because the coral is rich there.
Gotcha. So I'm trying to squeeze every little drop out of here.
You should see this. You should see this.
So, you know.
So that means after the interview, you got to order some more,
That's
right?
That's right.
Basically.
I gotta order. It's like squeezing out a toothpaste, But I like the bag though. The bag's cute. I like the So I'll probably only got like about a 3/4 of a tablespoon. But so I just dump it down in there. Then I have my other bootleg.
Don't call it that.
Just,
This was the brand he found before he found
I'm
you.
sorry, I shouldn't talk to. I just So I'm gonna scoop that in there. All right.
So he's really showing how we do it.
And then I'll do, since you talked about me and the grape juice, because I drank all her grape juice up, I'm going to pour the grape juice down here.
And it's no sugar added, 100% grape juice.
And then I'm going to add some more fruit that I got from
Store.
Our good old Kroger's.
The store.
All right. So I'm going to, there's what I want. Okay, so I'm going to put the top on for now. Then I'll come back and. What I do, these are just my steps, y'all could do something different. All right. And then I'll go put some ice in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I do, man. That's what I do. Make sure it's crushed, though. That's what I do.
All I know is he just hands it to me, okay, and I slurp it down.
Oh, no, I know that's pretty loud. All right, that should be enough. So then I come back over here. I rinse this out.
You rinsing out sea moss.
Yeah. I know. All right.
So you want to be able to sleep once you drink that?
I thought about that because I remember you saying that in the show. You don't recommend that interview you did that people do this before they go to bed, right?
This is just for the show.
You don't want to go to sleep.
Yeah, this is just for the show.
So we can put that in the freezer for tomorrow.
I'm gonna go ahead and drink mine.
I don't want to hear. I ain't getting no sleep.
You may want to stay up late. You know, this part of marriage ministry. Folks need to stay up late.
Oh my God.
Oh, you already guessed yours.
I guess strong.
Bless your heart. All right, then just go ahead. My son is working the switcher back there. We want to give a big shout out to Christian. He'll be turning the big 1-8 in the next couple days.
Ooh, congratulations. Happy
Whoop.
birthday.
She said, "Happy birthday, Christian." He said, "Thank you."
Okay, that's enough.
And so then here we go. Our smoothie. Switch the camera.
I did.
Looks good.
No, it's the other way. Yes. So
Yep, you don't taste it. There's no aftertaste. No, none of that.
That's good.
That's good.
Yes. So, what else? What are the benefits? I mean, like, okay. So, can you explain to the viewers how they gather the sea moss? Like, have you watched them do it, or?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is that like? Is that pretty fun?
It's a pretty brutal process. My friend, he just dives down there, and he has a little bag, and he gets the sea moss and puts it in the bag, and then he swims up to his boat, dumps that, and then keeps going down and he gets as much as he possibly can.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then he brings the sea moss back to his house and he sun dries it. And then once it's sun dried, then, because it came off the rock, there's still pieces of rock and, debris from the ocean, and, fish live there. There's a whole ecosystem that thrives around the sea moss. So you have to clean that off. You have to make sure all the rock is off, and then once he does that, then he gives me the call, Kiona, it's ready. And I come there, and he has it all bagged up for me, and I look at it, and I make sure it's all nice, clean, and pretty. And then I bring it back here.
Wow. So
yeah, and even that process, I have to take it to the Jamaican government, and they have to inspect it.
yeah, I was
going to ask about customs and all that stuff.
Yeah, they inspect it, and then they give me a certificate saying that yes, it was checked. There's no microbes in it, and then I go ahead and I ship it to the United States.
So you said, I think in the other video, you said that when you go to the airport, they have to literally go through like hundreds of bags, or at least 100 or so bags, or something like that. I think you said.
Well, yeah, it's called quarantine, and it's located at the airport. However, it's not the customs officers who's doing that. It's a whole nother division.
Wow.
Yeah, they're the ones that they have to inspect any plant or natural product that comes out of Jamaica. But it's located at the airport. And yes, I bring hundreds of those packages, and they go through every last one of them. So once again, I want to give them a shout out over there at quarantine.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
Those
cool.
ladies work so hard. Yeah.
Wow. So what, as far as occupational therapist, is your day job? Okay. What do you? Is that your own company, or do you?
No. Queer Yard is my only company.
Gotcha.
Well, no,
okay.
actually, and then I DJ too.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Spinderella.
Yes.
I can. You're from New York, right?
All that chicka, yes.
Right. What about New
So
York?
I have those two companies, and then I work a full-time job as well.
So if you all need a DJ, do you travel all over, or?
I do have my own equipment, yes.
Okay. So if you need a DJ, you can get in contact with Kiona Howe. Do you have a website?
I didn't hear you.
Do you have a website for your DJ?
No, I'm just on Instagram
Okay,
for my
so
DJ.
what's your
And
IG
it's
handle?
DJ_Lady K _Slayin. SLAYIN.
Wow.
That's
and
my DJ page.
Uh-huh. What's your favorite genre of music?
Afrobeat.
Afrobeat. What
Afrobeat.
would mess with like some of which artists?
So like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Yemi Alade, Semi. You ever heard of any of them?
I have no
know you
clue
heard of
what
Burna
you're
Boy.
talking about. Wow,
You've heard of Burna Boy.
the Burner Boy? No.
Yeah. What, Wizkid? That song Essence, you don't need no other body.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
That's WizKid.
Oh okay.
That's WizKid.
I don't listen to music.
But yeah, that's music that comes out of Africa.
Really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. So, what time is it? So 7:59. Did you have anything else? Like, okay. So outside of CMOS, when I went to your site, you had these other herbs and stuff. What else do you sell, and what are their benefits?
Oh my God, I have about 15 different herbs, and we would need a lot of time.
Okay.
So I could go through all the benefits of those.
Wow. Do you have
But
burdock root?
excuse me?
What is it? Burdock root or something like that? I think that's the name of it.
Burdock root. Yes. Burdock root is a very good root that it helps stabilize women's hormones. It helps with removing mucus. It helps with the immune system. That one also, you could add it to your CMOS as well, and that will give you the 102 vitamins and minerals, just like the bladderwrack does.
So,
But that's a pretty good root that I feel everybody should have in their cabinet. With burdock root, though, you can't take that every day. I usually recommend that you take it about 7 days and then give it a rest. Some other herbs that I sell is I do sell elderberry. I sell dog's blood. I sell donkey weed, noonie leaves. You ever heard of noonie?
no. The noonie,
Noonie juice.
Noonie juice was very popular in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I used to
Yeah.
drink it.
So yeah, I sell the leaves of
Oh, wow.
of the noonie fruit. I sell sour sap leaves. Let me see, vervine. I wish I had the list in front of me
oh,
now,
that's all right. That's all right. No.
but it's all on my Etsy page.
So funny. No, I don't know if this is a funny story, but
Go
we
ahead,
wrote a
Tim.
book. We wrote a book, and it's called "Life's Interruptions: His Battle, His Beauty, Her Battle," and it's a story about my wife is a survivor. She's how many years?
It'd be 16.
16-year survivor.
Wow!
And in our
Congratulations.
story, I got very upset with, I got very upset with her because she would not take some burdock root. And I guess
Tell the whole story.
it was the way that I processed the burdock root.
He gave it to me and said, "Take it." These
Okay.
chunks.
in its raw form.
Yes. And I said no.
I didn't know. I was just trying to be the hero, and I didn't know how to process it. So, I gave her that, and she said no, and so I got upset.
I was gonna choke.
So was it the long root, or was it already?
It was already
like
chopped
chopped
up.
up?
Yeah, it was already chopped
It
up.
was big, like rocks. It was nothing I could swallow. You can't even chew it.
Yeah, you use it in a tea.
Yeah.
That's what I told him. I said, "Don't you at least seep it?" No, just take it. Just take it. And we're gonna stop right there.
You gotta get the book. But
Yeah, you got to get one of those tea infusers.
I got one.
They sell tea. You have one?
Yep.
Okay.
but this was like this was
This,
almost-
yeah, I didn't have one there.
Yeah. She got mad at me because I used her Pamper Chef tea thing or whatever it is. So-
Whatever it takes to get it down.
Right. I'm like, just drink the stuff.
I'm trying to find. I'm on Etsy now.
Uh-huh.
All right. Yeah.
What?
I know. I see it.
So,
Wrap up.
generally you have everything in stock, correct? I mean, as far as the CMOS.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you do person-to-person sales or everything mailed out?
No, I do person-to-person sales.
Oh, really? So I can come get some tomorrow?
That's right. You are here.
Yeah.
We're in Douglas. Well,
Okay, so I do sell it in 2 stores. One is called Juice Me Too in Austell,
Okay.
and the other one is Thai Mango in Hiram. So those 2 places do carry a Queer Yard CMOS.
Okay. And so yeah, maybe if you could just can you write that down for me? Because the Hiram is we're in the Ville, so Hiram would probably be closer to us.
Austell is close to us too. Austell is closer.
Okay. Well, praise the Lord. All right. So are you looking to expand your business?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's
Yes.
cool. That's cool.
Yes, I want to take this as far as it will go.
Right. Definitely. Well, we appreciate it. I know the hour's late. And
Yep.
we had to get past a few technical difficulties. But thank you for allowing us to interview you and being a part of our show.
Yes.
I hope you get plenty of business from this show, and we pray for you. And Lamont, make sure you go purchase yours instead of getting a free sample.
Thank you.
Right. And let's see how many people are still. Let's see how many. Okay, okay. And what else is there? I think that's it. Yeah.
So we just thank you. Definitely. We're gonna meet you one day.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Let's keep in touch, and I really appreciate you having me on your show.
Yeah, thank you. And then
I really do. Thank you for the opportunity.
No problem. Just share the video, share the link.
Yeah, to your people, and they can see it, see what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. Well,
Yes,
thank
I
you
will.
so much for joining, and we'll be in contact with you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
That was great.
Miss Kiona. No, Kiona.
This is good. I think I fixed the best smoothies.
You're good.
Yes. And then, oh man, one other thing that we noticed about CMOS is when I started taking it, I was like coughing up phlegm. Like
Oh, yeah.
these big chunks of, so I thought that was pretty cool. Well, not cool, but
Helpful.
helpful. Yeah. What are we doing for next week's show? We doing that. Okay. So, we are planning to have 2 awesome psalmists on the show. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
So Bishop Leonard Scott, president of Ty Scott Records, he will be on our show, and along with my
Bishop Norman Harrison.
yes, that too, him too.
Oh.
Yes, my mind is processing, and as she's talking to me under her breath, and but we will definitely let you know about that.
And we will keep you in tune when the next Cannon with Carlette is for the month of March.
I had to get that in.
Of course I did.
March 19th is the date.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us.
Make sure you pray for the country of Ukraine.
Yes.
Pray for them. Keep them. I think that this is a David and Goliath moment in history.
And God is going to help them, back them.
Yes. God is going to get the glory and, so forth. So, but we appreciate you. You going to close us out?
Just keep praying. Keep praying. It's always something to pray for. Seek God. Seek his face.
Amen.
Amen.
Thanks for joining us this week on Chris and Carlette Live. Make sure to visit our website, chrisandcarlette.com. If you're on Facebook, share this broadcast. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe to our show. You may also find us on Apple Podcast, where you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes. Or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. Let us stay in contact with you by texting CNC Live to 474747. That's CNC Live to 474747.
CNC Live.